Good morning, everyone. I am on the port Marina Botafoch of Ibiza. I'm going to take you for a little luxury ride here, walk. I see plenty of boats. Plenty. There's Ibiza at the end over there. Plenty full of boats. If you thought you saw something with what I filmed in Santa Eulalia, you're gonna love this here. This is next level. In the Ibiza Botafoch, we talk about big money. And these are just like holiday toys. Quite amazing. Beautiful designs. Incredible lines. Some of them are for rent. Many of them are for rent. And others are in property. Nice, eh? Look at that. Wow. I mean, wow. The line of it. Look at this. I mean, wow. Amazing. So beautiful. I like beauty in whichever way, shape or form. And yes, there is beauty in all this. It's the achievement of inspiration, of design, of technology. It's got it all. Practicality. There's Ibiza at the end. Back Villa. Ibiza port, the old port. This is the new port. Ibiza Marina Botafoch. En directo. Aquí en directo desde Ibiza.
Y regresamos.
Ya estáis en YouTube. Inmortalizados, chicos.
No, pero nosotros estamos bendecidos así.
Sí, hace un montón, ¿no? Esto es muy conocido para vosotros.
Eso es el infierno,
Pure Dutch. A lot of pure Dutch and Dutch boats. So that was one line. Now we come to the big deals. Those were the smaller deals. Okay, here we go. There's some other ones on the other side. And we're gonna go through this line first. This would be the plan of the Marina Ibiza. So here we're on the line of the big boats, yachts. There we go. Now these are these are next level. And when you think this is just for holiday, imagine the size of the house. Oh, my holiday boat. Okay. Maybe my holiday boat for this part of the geography There might be another yacht for another part of the geography. And here they don't have, oh yes, they do have the toys. They normally all have jet skis and, you know, all the toys down there. Some of them more in the other side of Marina of Ibiza. They open the back and they've got the Ferrari coming out. Yes, this part they open it up and then they have the Ferrari coming out. I could maybe afford the jet ski, if anything. Oh, there's a party getting prepared here. I nearly went to work on one of these big yachts. It was a big sailing boat that was going to leave for 6 months or something like that, and I had to get on the 6 months. I couldn't just take a partial few months. So I said, no, I'm not going on 6 months. That's quite some time ago. Here we've got at the end over there, we've got a cruiser, Virgin Voyages. How many stories? Layers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 layers, I think. This is Leo. It's like a big deal club in Ibiza where they do a lot of live dance, and you're part of it. They kind of do it in between the tables, and then there are also stages, but you're seated in the middle of the stage, really. So they kind of do it around you. Yeah, big boats. Ibiza. Beautiful, right? Oh, the girls after their night of work, maybe. I don't know if these are the ones from the Leo. Probably. The workers, the dancers, singers. They do a bit of everything. They dance, they sing. Performers. Okay, another layer of yachts here. So the Leo Club, you've got to count. It's not one of the most expensive ones, but per person for dinner and the show, you have to count 150 euros per head. Minimum. From there onwards. It's not the most expensive one, no? But you've got a whole show, and it's quality. It's not just a show with a bit of dancing, it really is quality. All the gear here. Wonderful. I love seeing people having fun. The family on the yacht. Oh wow, man. I'm always enjoying seeing the names, you know, play the game, lady, Friday 13th. This one's Friday 13th. All these weird names that they give to their boats, you know. Shalimar. Oh, this is Shalimar 2. Must have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know. Where is Shalimar 2? It's in Ibiza. Okay. Dark Night. Yeah, weird names they give to the boats. Buenos días. Ah, just the two of us. So cute. Okay, continuing on Marina Botafoch. Just had a smell of croissant. Oh, nice. Haven't had breakfast yet. It's maybe 8:30 in the morning here. Still pretty quiet. Boats are still all in port. Starting to leave little by little. Here we've got one. They usually all go to Formentera, which is this little island I was talking about the other day. Like the little sister of Ibiza. It's a bit more southern of the Balearic Islands. So we're the second smallest one, Ibiza. The first small one is Formentera. So in here we can't enter. These docks are closed. You need to have the key as a owner or access, being given access. Beautiful sailing boat over there. Yeah. They're getting a bit smaller on this side. And then there's some more big yachts right at the foot of Ibiza out of town. Got some more docks. Still building. So this will be my morning walk. Normally it's earlier when I go for my walk, around 6:30. I needed to sleep in a bit. Just a bit, till 7 o'clock instead of getting up at 6 or 5:45. Blue moon. I don't like the color of those cushions though, I have to admit. A few more yachts and boats here. And then we'll get into the smaller part of the port. Nice, right? Beautiful boats. I wouldn't mind to be on one of those, even if it's just for the day. Yep. But then again, I'm not maybe considered part of this kind of people. Oh, this is an old one. I've seen it so many years here. Oh, there's a beautiful sailing boat there. I'm gonna go and have a look at that. sailing boat here. This is where we come from. The other side over there. I'll have to turn around here. I don't know if I can go all the way around this restaurant. Oh, this is a beauty. Look at it. Huh? Wow. Look at the size of it. Look at the quality and the maintenance of it. It is pristine. Well, there's a bit of bit of paint. Missing on the bottom here. But what? Georgetown, of course. So many, they are registered in Georgetown because that's where you don't pay taxes. So many of them. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. Look at the quality of the wood, of the cabins. This is absolutely beautiful. A lot of work on that boat, a lot of work. So I can't go around here. I have to go back. This used to be a restaurant. What happened to it? Oh dear. It probably still is, but they cancelled or removed that terrace. Just put big boulders there. Okay, so let's go back. This hotel here, well no, these are apartments. You see all this colorful kind of thingy there? Well, this is designed by a French architect, one of those prestige French architects. He did this project. It was supposed to be very nature based, like with a lot, like it would be camouflaged in nature. All these colorful terraces were supposed to be totally invaded with plants and just become one big greenhouse, kind of. It didn't really work out. I don't know if they had in mind the climate here. I mean, there are green zones, but this kind of plant, like this one here, it does little flowers. It gives a nice little perfume. We don't really have this on a terrace. We have this as a separation. To have very green terraces. The idea that he had built in other places. I don't remember the name of the architect though. Sorry guys. Where he built it in other places, it was fine, it worked. But not here. Didn't become the greenhouse. Okay, so we're just going to continue to another part of the port. Smaller boats, fishermen's boats. A very different atmosphere. It is not so much big yachts. And then we have the boatyard here. Ibiza Marina Botafoch boatyard. Just here across. So those are the little boats, fishermen's boats or recreation boats. You've got bigger ones at the end there. So we start by the small ones on this side. So on the other side is the yard, boat yard. Got all these quays, all these little boats. I'm not gonna go key by key because this video is gonna become too long. And for the ones that don't like boats, they'll say, "Oh my, boring stuff. Boats during half an hour, 3/4 of an hour." But I just love it. We can take a key. We'll take the next key and go to the end over there because these are bigger boats. Oh, this is diving gear. Look at that. How about that for fun? Nice, eh? Scuba Ibiza Diving Center.
Hello.
Hi. How are you doing?
Fine, you?
How's the season going?
Well, it's starting.
You want to get in?
Yeah.
Hey, there
hi.
we go. This is the man.
Scuba Ibiza Diving
Yeah,
Center.
this is the man. Look for him
Have
for
a nice
scuba
day.
diving. Thank you, you too. Okay, so we're gonna take this key, for example, so we can have a view at the end over there. Yeah, this is a sea of boats. It's just so much capital. Oh, that's not very taken care of. Yeah, you have to take them out every year, huh? They just get invaded by incrustations that get into the metallic and into the, the sides of the boat. You have to do the osmosis cleansed or cleared. You've got some more yachts on the other side, a whole line of them. That's after the boat yard. There's a lot of these same shapes of very wide open boats. So all these yachts on the other side, you have to go by the boat yard, behind the boat yard, and then you go to all this line here. And here we've got the big cruiser, Virgin Voyages, and other boats of the Transmediterranea. Okay, let's go back. Good morning.
Good morning.
A life full of joy and toys. So these are renting boats. You rent them for the day. You can rent them with a skipper or a tripulación. So it depends how big the boat is. If you're going to be served food on it, then you have a whole crew. And it comes with food and crew. But if not, you can just rent it with a license. Nice, eh? Yeah. Very nice. You've got the restaurants here starting, and you have them till the end. And the real estate agents, and this is boat renting. Behind there you've got more businesses. Oh, that's a nice message. This is a message. There you go. Okay, we're continuing. Restaurants. Oh, look at these beauties. Meanwhile, 6 in a row. Wacher 38. Red Flash Wacher 38. Orange Hippie. La Wacher. I mean, wow. Which color do you want for today? Another one here. Oh wow, this is just mind-blowing. You know, it must be good money making, because I've seen people getting one boat, like in Santa Eulalia, where I've got a bit more my eye on them, kind of, because I walk there every day. So they get one boat, and then they get a second boat because it's a rental boat, so they kind of see, well, okay, this is giving money. Okay, this is already paying for the boat. Let's get another one. Ibiza behind there. So the view is beautiful, because from here, if you sit at a terrace and you have these restaurants, you've got the view on the boats, on the port, of all these very beautiful pieces of fun. More boats. Pretty mind blowing, eh? Planes are coming into Ibiza like every 20 minutes, 15 minutes, all day. Right now, yeah, they're expecting, I don't want to say the worst because that would be a bit negative, but like the overflow of tourism this year. Still have yachts here. Nice, eh? Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Good morning. Preparing your day for a day out?
Sorry?
You're preparing your day for a day out?
Ah,
You're going out today or not?
yes.
Great.
We have to go today and have some swims.
In Formentera or where?
No. We have to go direction Mallorca. Because
Oh,
we
nice.
are in Mallorca also.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice trip.
Yeah, we are coming from Malaga.
From Malaga?
Yeah.
Wow, man. Good for you.
Oh,
Nice, no?
it's not that easy.
Not that easy?
Especially Ibiza.
You want to get in or not? You want to be filmed or not?
Oh, everything's fine.
You,
Whatever you want.
okay, then I'll do. So here we have a crew from Malaga. They come from Malaga. And they're here now in Ibiza and they're on their way to Mallorca. So why is it not that easy to navigate from Malaga to Ibiza?
Yeah, there are special places in between Malaga and
Oh, really, eh? Currents and...
Ibiza especially.
Oh, really, eh?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
very nice.
One more experience in your boots or in your...
Ah, oh,
But you go sailing or you go with the engine?
sailing of course.
Yeah,
There's wind will always.
nice.
It's easy.
You have enough wind? Not always, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, these days we had a bit of a storm, so you had a kind of a...
What is storm in your?
Like we had a lot of wind and rain, and 2 days ago it was pouring down with rain. You didn't get it?
With a sailing boat it's fine.
It was what?
With a sailing boat it's fine.
Oh yeah? Okay. Great. Well, enjoy your trip. Enjoy your holiday. Bye-bye then. Well, there we go. Have a little story here. You see, it's not always easy to navigate a sailing boat coming from Malaga. We're coming from Malaga, the east coast of Spain, Costa Brava. Okay. Well, I think we have come to the end of the port. Look at this beauty. I mean, I'm talking about the boat, okay? Don't laugh. This is the gas station. Sometimes the queue to the gas station, you gotta come early or have someone refueling for you, because otherwise you might get caught into the queue of people leaving the port, all going for a ride or somewhere, and suddenly they're all in front of the gas station. So yeah, you have to aim the best time. And some of these are not the biggest boats. The biggest ones don't even come to the port. The biggest ones, they stay anchored out, or out of Ibiza town, or out on the coastline. So this little boat here, El Corso, buenos días. This one goes from, this is Talamanca, and it goes, buen día, and it goes Marina Botafoch, so Talamanca to Ibiza town. So you go and park your car over there somewhere. You take this little boat, and you take the boat to Ibiza. So it's like a little, un taxi marinero. Buen día. Com va?
Molt bé.
I dai. Nice little boat, eh? You get on this and you go to Ibiza. Yes, instead of taking the bus, you take the boat. Okay, I think we are done. I'm not gonna go all the way to the end for the cruiser, I don't think. Let me see. Do I or do I not? Always see it from here. Well, we don't really see it because it's behind the Transmediterranea. Oh, these big catamaran are also for rent. They do big parties on these. Oh, you would not believe. You hear them from miles or kilometers away. They're out in the water, full on music. Now they're cleaning up all the bottles, and because the people, they take these catamaran for the day, groups or events, and you go out for the day, everything included, food, loads of booze, there's some entertainment going on. This is a little boat we were just filming. Isn't it cool? Look at this city boat. So it goes from Talamanca to Ibiza town over there at the end. It takes just barely 10 minutes, but it's nice because you're on that little boat, and you don't have the hassle of parking. It's a bit easier to park around here, though not always obvious. And this is such a beautiful view of Ibiza town. Yeah. Okay, so while we're at it, we might as well go and film the Virgin cruiser that is here. This is not one of the biggest that have come to Ibiza. That might have been the one that I was filming the other day when I was on the hilltop in Calahonga. I also posted this video. on my YouTube channel, so you can see the cruiser coming like that, going direction Ibiza port. It's a bit overwhelming when they open the gates of the cruisers. Because if you're in town, it's just like, oh my god, what happened? There's the overflow. It's a flood of people. Oh no, I won't be able to go because it's closed on the other side. Okay, so I'm going back. And I also filmed the inside of the old town, the streets, but it was during the medieval festival. So you find that as my first video posted on my channel. The Ibiza town. So all this Ibiza town at the end over there. All street by street going all the way up to the cathedral. Within the walls, fortification with the medieval festival. So if you haven't seen it yet, it's quite a lot of fun to see it. Happens only once a year in May. So this year they put it on again. We've been 2 years without. Last year they did just one square with a bit of flags. It was more for just a bit of entertainment for kids. So all this is new. All this part of port is new. This wasn't here before. All this part, all these hotels, practically everything. That's why it's called Ibiza Nueva, the new Ibiza. It wasn't here before. Well, when I got here, it wasn't here. It expanded so much. They had to. More people living here, more people coming here. Now they've got this new part of the port where all merchandises come. Before they used to come in the original port of Ibiza. So all these big trucks, they used to come in and out of the port of the Ibiza port, like the old town port. It was a bit overwhelming, having all those trucks coming in all the time. Okay guys, I think I've done the tour. You've got an idea of what the marina in Ibiza looks like. When it will be the highest season of... This is also another city boat. So this one also goes from here to Ibiza town and to the cruiser terminal. So it's a good way to avoid having, too many people driving around. You have the water buses, kind of. And nice little cars also. So these are not the most luxurious cars that you see here in summer. Well, I'm gonna go and have a coffee. How about that for an idea? Huh? These are the restaurants and the marina. And I will go back from where I came. I will see you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This always helps. Thank you everyone. Enjoy.